It's time to dust off your favourite chair and sit in front of the big screen TV. Get a drink in your hand because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Your number one host, the Thunder from Down Under, a man on a quest to make money for beer. Sparring DK presents Relegation Regen Rebuild, Atletico Madrid. Hello and welcome to season number 4. We've reached promotion. We are into the top flight and things are going to get serious now because we have some big teams to take on this season. The likes of Barcelona and Real Madrid are obviously on the cards, and the boys are going to have to be ready for another challenge this season. We've got a lot to get through in this opening episode. I'm hoping to get some gameplay in, but we've got a lot of things to take care of. Now, I did ask for your input on sales, loans, who we should let go. So I'll let you right now know that we've said goodbye to Andy NG, Castillo, Diaz, Silva, Romero, Garcia, and Alberto. We thank them for their services here at the club as we've been rebuilding, but their time is up and they have moved on and freed up a lot of positions here on the list. I've put lads on the loan list, and I've got a few lads on the sale transfer list, so we'll see what comes through with them. I will give you a look at my transfer hub later in this episode, and you guys can let me know which guys you want to sign. So that means with NG gone, at this stage I think we have 5 regens in the squad at the moment. From memory, I'll have to have a closer look at that. We're allowed 8 in total in the squad for season 4, so we'll have to wait and see what is floating around out there. We do need to bolster this team a little bit, so let's go and have a look quickly at how the first team is looking. So this is how I intend to set up. I was going to put Arnos up front, but he's just not quite ready, and he's out on international duty for Portugal. Aguado, the Golden Boot winner, you can't deny him the opportunity to start the season here. We're going to go with Cardenas, Alvarez, and Gallardo should be back from injury. Russo, Jose Manuel there in the midfield. Rios, Rivero, Amaral, Bello, and Lovato, the Golden Glove once again. Let's hope he doesn't have a howler of a start to the season this year. On the bench, we've got Granero, Arnos, Gasparoni, Salo. Still have Ramirez. I'm going to try and sell him, Villava, and Sa. And then, what have we got? Rocket Jr., Gallardo, Quiroga, Reyna. So a lot of these lads I'm going to try and loan out. Rodriguez is leaving once the transfer window fully opens. And yeah, the squad has been thinned quite considerably, so we can bring in more youth talent, and hopefully we can make some purchases here in the transfer window. So let's jump into this episode. So we do have a player upgrade for you today, and it is for Rotella. This one comes from Bob Bobson. Thank you very much for your comment. He went with the number 77 because 7 is his favourite number. Wide boots, red boxing tape on the right arm, tight fit kit, long sleeves, and normal socks. Rotella, I'm going to try and loan him out. I think either him or Salo probably needs to go and get some minutes if possible, so we'll see what happens in the transfer window. Alright, let's have a look at our objectives for this season. In the youth development, they want us to sign 4 players, 1 in each position. Hopefully we can do that one. Brand exposure, 70 million euro in shirt sales. Well, that might be a little bit tricky. We'll see how we go with that one. Domestically, a mid-table finish. Well, okay, we've got our work cut out for us and reached the round of 32 of the Copa de España, and financially, within 2 seasons, increased the club worth of your club by 15%. So, I guess the critical one there is just to gain some shirt sales. That probably needs to mean we need to make at least a couple of marquee signings just to try and bring some shirt sales in to the club. So transfer budget wise, we've got about 53 odd million euros, so we can definitely go and buy some players. 200 grand there in the wages. We'll have to see what is available for us later in this episode. Taking a quick look at our current youth academy, we've got Chevalier 87 to 93, Bashandi 88 to 94. Lucero, I will bring him in if we do manage to sell off Magellan or Ramirez. Alfan is 75 to 89. I'm actually going to let him go. Baptiste Ferrier 79 to 94, and Patrick Wojcik 72 to 86. We are going to release him as well. Well, obviously it's a new season, so we've got a pre-season tournament to try and take care of. They're all 4.5 stars. We don't really need the cash, to be fair, but it's good to get the lads some game time and start playing them into some form before the season does get underway. So we'll just go into the European International Cup. 5.3 million. Let's go. And there is the news that Gabriel Rodriguez has left the club. He has gone to Sporting CP. Good luck in the future, Gabriel. Starting our preseason tournament here against Aston Villa, we're sending out a reserves-based team. We're really lacking in centre-backs at the moment. Ritello and Salo are playing centre-back even though they are left-backs. We come through with a 2-0 victory. Sarr and Ritello with goals. Well, we get our first piece of business here. It is an offer, a loan offer for Quiroga to go to Barcelona B. I'm going to accept that and see if they can work out, a deal to get him over there and get him some minutes. Second game here is against Cagliari. We send out the first team, although Gallardo is injured, so Hillel steps in for his debut. It's a 1-0 victory. Russo with the goal. Well, we've got a transfer offer here for Amaral. We're definitely going to be rejecting that one. But we've also got an offer in here for Ramirez from Albacete. They've put 890 on the board, and I will accept it and see if they can agree a deal. Quiroga has left on loan to Barcelona B. He should get some good experience there. Game 3 of our preseason tournament here against Hellas Verona. Granero in for Gallardo, who's still injured. Alvarez picks up a goal, and it's a 4-0 victory. Sergio with 2. Well, it is the final scout report back from Italy. We missed out on Mariani. He has gone to El Shabab, of course, but we've got Daniele Ricci, 81 to 94. Looks like he's a right winger. We're going to bring him in to the academy. Final scout report back from Nigeria. We've got 3 players to bring into the academy. Ubogu, 73 to 94. Ada Akara, 80 to 94, 925 grand of valuation. And Joshua Fodio, 72 to 94. And the final report back from Germany. Those 2 lads we'll bring into the academy. Elbrecht is a 78 to 94, and Benjamin Ludwig 82 to 94, both midfielders. Unfortunately, the move for Ramirez has broken down. He doesn't want to go to the 2nd division. Bloody hell, Ramirez. Well, it is time to send out our new scouts, so let's jump into this one. The first one comes from Islam Turha. He wants us to go to the Netherlands for a winger. Thank you very much for your comment. Off we go. Next up, we have Storo13, and he wants Ivory Coast for any. And the final one is from Connor Foster. He wants Peru for an attacker. Semi-finals of the preseason tournament. Don't forget, if you want to, make sure you're leaving comments down below on new countries to scout for the next rotation. And we will cover some more stuff moving forward. We need to get the training and all that kind of stuff happening. But we come through with a 2-1 victory. Russo with 2 goals. Well, it is time for the final here in the European International Cup. We've drawn Aston Villa. It's a 1-1 draw, and we lose 4-3 on penalties. So, time to set up our training regime. Don't forget to let me know what players you want trained down below with the hashtag PT. So, let's jump into this one. Giorgio Del Trozo. Big thumbs up on this one. It's Arnos for some gold training so he can raise his agility. Next up, it's Edstar 2015 who wants Gabala Al-Deeb trained on stamina. Next, we have the Touring Bus who wants Gasparoni trained on finishing. Jacob Austin wants Vandenberg trained on defense. And the final one is from Pai K Singh, Lovato on training rushing the attacker. Well, there is our training for this month. Let's simulate and see if anybody wants to lift up a level. Nah, it's still too early. Well, we've got an offer in here for Magellan, and I'll be quite happy to let both of these substitute goalkeepers go. I know he has an exciting prospect, but an absolute howler. He's only short, 5'11", and I think we can find a better backup goalkeeper here for Lovato, or maybe even someone better than Lovato. So we'll accept this and see if they can agree terms. Transfer offer in for Sergio Alvarez. That's not going to bloody happen. Well, we've got a transfer offer in here for Prado. I'm probably happy to let him go. It's under his evaluation, but the lad needs to game time. We can put him on our transfer list, and if he does grow to something special, we can try and bring him back. But let's see if we can get a deal done for Prado to, get him some actual football under his belt. And unfortunately, the Magellan's move has broken down. I love FIFA. Well, there is the first month done. We're back into a U-Squad monthly report. Let's have a look here. Chevalier 87 to 93. Bashandy 88 to 94. He's turned 17 now. Rishi is a 77 to 94. Lasura 87 to 93. The Bogo 74 to 92. Albrecht 84 to 94. That's good. Ludwig 86 to 94. Baptiste Feria 84 to 94. Okara 82 to 94. And Joshua Fodio 78 to 94. So we'll monitor these lads. We'll probably need to clear out some loans and stuff like that if we want to bring in some more youth academy players just for now. And the news comes through that Prado has left the club. Thank you very much for your services. He has headed off to Burundi. Oh, Hamburg have come in. They want to loan Arnos for a season. Piss off. Bournemouth in with a big money offer here for Diogo Rios. 24.4 million. Yeah, no chance. Reject. All right, this is an interesting one. It is an offer here for some Granero. I don't feel I want to let him leave the club. He is quite solid at right midfield. So I am going to reject this offer. Probably needed if Sancho does go down again. Well, it's another offer here for Granero, this time from Fulham with 7 million. No. We've got a loan offer here for Manolo Reina, and we're going to accept that, and hopefully he can go and find some minutes and improve his life. First scout report is back from the Netherlands. We've got Rodney Schmidt, 63-87, and Frank Vanderlyn at 76-94 to keep an eye on. First scout report back from the Ivory Coast. We've got Ismail Koulibaly, 76-94, and Ismail NJ, 79-94 to keep an eye on. And the first scout report is back from Peru. Only one lad to keep an eye on here in Emigdio Orellana, 69-94. Well, Huddersfield in with an offer for Shafik Sarr. See you later. Reject. Well, Fulham are chasing some of our Spanish talent, but they're not taking Jose Manuel. And Manolo Reina has left on loan to Strasbourg. Well, Cordoba are in for Magellan, and we're going to accept the offer and see if they can agree terms. All right, let's have a quick look here now on how we are going to stack up pretty much. We haven't brought in any signings as of yet, but let's have a look at how we do stack up against the other teams here in the La Liga. So we are up to a 4-star team now, so thoroughly deserving to be here in the top flight. Our defense is probably what's letting us down there, only 72 rated. Osasuna, 3.5-star, they came up with us. Deportivo Alves, 4-star team, so we should be competitive. Barcelona, of course, big 5-star team there. Girona is a 4-star team. Granada a 4-star, 3.5-star should I say. Levante 4.5-star. Malaga 4-star. Celta 4.5-star. Deportivo 4 stars. 4 stars for Espanyol. Real Betis is a 4.5-star. Real Madrid 5 stars, of course. I've got Icardi up front now. Real Sociedad 4.5. Eibar 4. Sevilla 4.5. Las Palmas is a 4. Valencia 4.5. Villarreal 4.5. Athletic Club is at 4.5. So we're not too far off the pace. A few more acquisitions and getting us in a 4.5-star rating. We should be really in and competitive, and it's probably the reason why we should have gone up last season. But we'll see how the sliders play out. Let's get into this season with our first game. All right, here we go. Oh, the graphics. The new graphics. Oh, it's a whole new game. First day of the La Liga season. I completely forgot that the La Liga graphics and all. Oh, this is going to be wonderful. Absolutely tremendous. Scenes here on the channel. Season number 4. And Aguano relishing the opportunity with that captain's armband. Hopefully he can lead the team to glory this season. And we'll have to make an executive decision on how the captaincy works in the next few seasons. If we start playing Champions League and the likes, obviously your better team is going to be playing in the Champions League game, so they generally wouldn't get the vote. So maybe I'll put up a vote in the going into next season once we start playing European games and that kind of stuff. On how the captaincy works. But at this stage, this season, once again, all the votes will go through for the MVP, and the MVP will be named captain for season number 5. But that is a long way away. We've got a big season ahead of us here. This is game number 1. We've been promoted. And, well, the real time starts now as we push to try and become one of the world supreme forces and try and get back into European football. So, not too many changes in the lineup. We haven't made any signings as of yet. Well, I'm definitely going to just let this play out for this first game so we can just take in all the brilliance of this lovely artwork that has been brought in by FIFA. And hopefully they do this across some more leagues next season. Well, what have they done now? Bundesliga, this is La Liga. You'd assume that I think that they might try and go after this area. But here we go. Lovato between the sticks. Rios, Rivero, Amaral and Bello, the usual back 4. Manuel and Russo control the midfield today. And then we have Cardenas, Alvarez and Gallardo. He's recovered from his injury. The captain, Aguado, is up front. So this should be a big encounter. Opening day of the season. Can we start off with a victory on the road? Alvarez plays this one off for Russo. Gets the run back from Sergio Alvarez, taking it on. Still goes Sergio. Drives his way around the outside and just bumped off the ball inside the box. Well, they've got a free kick here early. I'm definitely noticing a little bit of a pace difference, and it's over the top. Oh, Amaril's giving it away. Fuck me. 1-0. Well, that's not a good way to start your season in the top flight. Amaril just gives it away, pushed off the ball. And, well, when you leave Lovato that explodes, there's no chance in hell. Oh, Amaril. Where was the strength, mate? 1-0. Rios. Lovely ball through for Sergio Alvarez. Drives his way here, Sergio. Can he get the cross in? He can, but it's a poor one. Comes out for Sancho. Gallardo! That's in! 1-1. We get our first goal in the top flight, and it's fucking Sancho. Oh, yes. Swoops in like a seagull on a hot chip there, that's for sure. Deflection off the keeper. In swoops the Argentine. And puts it in the back of the net for our first goal of this season. Lovely finish. Keeper caught off guard on the return. It's 1-1. Sancho Gallardo with our first goal. Jose Manuel plays this one forward for the run of Sergio Alvarez. Does well, Sergio. Brings it back inside. Russo heads it back out. He's got Cardenas. Can't control it, but goes back in. Finds the ball. Finds Alvarez. Oh, lovely touch from Sergio. Oh, good save. 41 minutes gone. They've got the corner here. And it's tense football here at the moment. Russo flicks this one on. Here is Aguado. Can he take his man on? Still goes Aguado. Trying to get this run on. Brings it back inside. No, he doesn't. It's picked off, but we control it. Here's Russo. Jose Manuel flicks forward. He's got Alvarez. Oh, nearly turned his man, and it is a free kick here for Atletico Madrid. So Russo from 25. Oh, wasn't too shabby. Well, there's the whistle for half-time. It's deadlocked at 1-1. To Bello. Just tightening things up here at the moment. Brings it inside to Russo. Inside, Aguado. Oh, Aguado! Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Bello. Aguado laid it off for Alvarez! Come on! 2-1 Atletico. Aguado with the assist. Sergio Alvarez with his first goal of the season. And we take the lead here in the 56th minute. Bello, Aguado, quick touch on, quick thinking from the skipper. And he assists Sergio Alvarez to make it 2-1. Right, we're making our 3 changes here. Cardenas, Gasparoni, Arnos checking in. And Shafik Sarr as well. Gasparoni lays it off. Here is Arnos. Drives his way forward with the fresh legs. Has he got the pace to go here? Still comes Arnos. Loves the ball inside. And, well, not sure where that was going. Oh, Arnos with the ball. Gallardo plays it through. Here is Sarr. In on goal. Sarr! Oh, what was the strike? Oh, rubbish. Oh, off the sidebar. Unlucky. Coming for blood right now. Oh, Arnos, don't give it up like that. No. And they've got us on the counter here. Do we have the pace to go? Here's the strike. It's gone wide. Gasparoni flicks one through. Here is Arnos. He's got to finish this one. Oh, disgusting. But we take 3 points to the first game of the season, 2-1. So 8 shots to 6, 52% possession, 6 shots on target, 6 tackles. A reasonable performance there in our opening game. Sergio Alvarez with the goal and an 8.7 starts his season off what we did last year. Russo was good. Lovato made 2 saves. The defense was okay. Amaril, well, a little bit suspect there, but he's still got a 7.6. What else have we got? Jose Manuel just straight into action once again. 3 tackles, 2 intercepts. Sancho with a goal and an 8.4. Yeah, Aguado only got the 1 shot, but he did get the assist and an 8.6. So get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Alright, so I'm going to not have any more games in this one. There's 2 days remaining and then we go into the transfer deadline day. We haven't made any signings yet, so it's completely up to you guys. This is what I've found so far. Some of these players, I've only just joined new teams and the stuff, so do monitor that. But obviously keeping an eye on these lads. So I'm going to go through this. You guys let me know which guys you would like me to try and sign on transfer deadline day. Maybe let me know also if we should be releasing. We can release 2 players from the squad. So if we wanted to get, say, a new goalkeeper in, maybe we just release Ramirez if he doesn't want to leave. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment on that situation. But let's jump through. This is the current transfer list of players that I've found so far. And obviously I do shortlist players that we have sold or let go from the club so we can monitor their progress. So let's go. We've got a release clause we can play here for Miguel Edson Soares de Santos. Is a 72 overall goalkeeper, 69 reactions at 6'3". Next we have Francesco Coppola. I think this is the Buffon regen. He will be available if we want him. 6'2", 71 reactions. And some pretty decent goalkeeping stats at a 77 overall. He's not too far behind Lovato, so definitely an option of someone that we can try and make a purchase on. We've got the money. We've got about 50 odd million, so we could definitely go after him. Next we have Jor Kobrivic. What's he? 78 overall goalkeeper. What's he got up his sleeve? 67 reactions. Looks pretty decent at 6 foot tall. And the other goalkeeper I've gotten here is Luis Prieto Odena. I think this might be the Casillas regen. Quite cheap, to be fair. 6'3" from Spain, of course. The reactions are only at 65. So they're the goalkeeping options if you think we should be signing a better secondary goalkeeper. I think Lovato is probably the #1 at this stage. But yeah, let me know in the comment section. Rodriguez, we obviously sold off. That's fine. Now we have Adelson Daniel Guimarães Billa, 74 overall from Brazil. Low, medium work rates. I think it might be the Dani Alves regen. I'm not 100% sure, but we can get him for somewhere between 10 and 15 million. A 74 right back would definitely be handy. And then there's also Joel Vargas, which is the Lichtsteiner regen. Medium high work rates, 3-star, 3-star, 5'11", 72 overall, and we can get him quite cheap from 5'3" to 7'4". So both of those players are higher rated than Bello, who we're using actually at right back at the moment. So let me know your thoughts on that scenario. Now, centre back is something that we definitely need a couple more of. So we've got Marco Lamantia, 20 years of age. 5-star weak foot, 6'4", only 67 overall, so we could get him fairly cheap. Magnanelli, great hair, 68 overall, 6'2", low medium work rates, but has some good physicals about him. We've got Gianpietro Pagera, 5'10", 5-star weak foot, 6'7". Good little physical option there, possibly. Josh Henry, we've been looking at this lad for a while, the English lad, currently playing for Rangers. We can get him fairly cheap as well. Ricardo Jorge Pinto Trabula, 78 overall. I think it is the Pepe regen. Has some pretty good physicals about him, so would definitely be an option. Probably close to 25-30 million. We're going to have to pay for him, though. We've also got Addison Jamie de Jesus Santos, 74 overall, 5'11", but he does have some physicality about him. Andy Agis on the free agent list. Caballero, 71 overall, low medium work rates. Yep, he is available. Damn Cools. I want to sign this guy just for his name, but I mean, even at a 67, it'd be handy as a backup. What's he going to cost us? Fuck all. So let me know your thoughts on Damn Cools. Diego Correa is another centre-back, 5-star weak foot, 6'2", good physicals about him, currently playing for Fiorentina. He won't cost us too much, so we probably need some centre-backs. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Diaz62, Castillo, we've set them on. Emelton's still floating around. He's now playing for St. Pauli. He's just joined the club, so he's not available. Jack Johansson, an American central defensive midfielder, free agent that we could possibly pick up if we feel that he would help out this squad at all. 6'3", with a high attacking work rate. I can't even pronounce that first name. Jamaluddin Larice, 75 overall, centre defensive midfielder, centre midfielder. Currently playing for Sevilla, 17.5 million, but looks pretty rounded to be fair. So let me know your thoughts. Lopez, we did sell off last season. He's up to a 70. Francesco Del Fabro, a right midfielder here. Well, can play all the way through, really. That shitty weak foot, but he's got some pace and skills about him. He'll be available for 10 to 13 million. Romero 61, Silva 62. Picarini we did in that transfer deal last season for David Villa Regen, so he's up to a 63. Garcia 61. This is is it the Ribery Regen? Sebastian Lebeau 75 overall. Pacey left-hand side player that we do have a lot of, but available for 14 to 21 million. Alberto 60. And then we move into some strikers here. Peter Navaldo Oliveira de Freitas is a 64 overall. Probably not the best. Federico Castaglia is 6 foot. Very, very cheap. And has some okay physicals about him. The Eto Regen in Onana is still available there at 70 overall. He'll cost us pretty cheap, to be fair. Siamina. I'm pretty sure this is the Ibrahimovic Regen at 5'7", but absolutely rapid. He's only just joined the club, so he won't be available. And I mean, at 5'7", he's not really going to help us out unless we used him as a winger. And then we have Esteban Pizarro, a left winger from Argentina, 5-star skill move, 6'2". Looking okay. So those are all the players on my shortlist. I will endeavour to find some more regens in that through the season, ready for the January window. But if you want me to sign any of these players or release a couple from our current squad, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll try and see if we can pull a few of these players into our team. Alright, time for a player upgrade. Now, before we jump into this player upgrade, you can see the list of the numbers now available with the new players that have been, have left the club. So if you feel some of the current players deserve a number change, it has to be a number that is available. So don't tell me to use number 9 for Aguado, because it's still Castaneda's number until he does move on. I don't want to take that off to anyone that did pick a number. So if you want to change your player's number, I do have a full list of the original player upgrades, but if there's a key player there that you feel deserves a better number in this team, put it in the comment section down below. Give it lots of thumbs up, get talking, and we'll see if we can do a quick rearrangement here on some of the numbers of the players. But today we are going to upgrade Hilal, the Egyptian right midfielder from memory. So if you want to make any changes to his number or his kit, let me know and we'll get him upgraded. Obviously the one with the most thumbs up gets the upgrade, so good luck with that one. And that is where we will finish today's episode. I just want to give you guys the opportunity to work on the transfers. Obviously, I need more personal training, more countries down below, the player upgrades, the player numbers. Get commenting down below on what you think we should be doing with the squad this season. I think we're up for a good like, just looking at the star ratings, we are right in contention here for at least that mid-table finish. I think there will be some games we will struggle on. I don't think we're going to be as good defensively as we have been like last season. But I've got a feeling that we should be in and about in the mix. And hopefully we can push for a decent mid-table to high-table finish. But yeah, let me know who we should be signing. Thanks very much for tuning into this one. Make sure you smack the like button, subscribe if you're new around here. Turn on that bell notification so you know when any video goes live on the channel. And we will see you in the next video. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. And you have a good one.